can't really turn phone sideways. What the heck? Anyways, just giving you a little update here. Going live. I don't usually do this, but because the live stuff's all right. But if you don't really have something scheduled, then some people kind of come in halfway and then they're like, "What's going on?" It's just kind of weird. But oh man, it is hot out here right now. I don't know if, oh, hang on. I don't know if you can see that. It says 32 Celsius. That's like almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit in the shade. It's, of course, a nice sunny hot day, but anyways, I'm just going to give you a quick little update just to let you know I'm probably not going to be putting up too much video for this week because it's so freaking hot out here. It is like wow. On a really bright sunny day and that you look done and it's just like you can feel that burning heat off it. It's like that in the shade here right now. I don't know why it's so hot. But anyways, a couple of things. We already have had some invaders we're gonna go check on in there. But anyways, I used up pretty much, well, there's still some here for the siding, but some of this, like this one, I can't really use. It's too small. It was kind of useless. This one, you get maybe a small chunk, but then it there, next way down, that's no good. So, oh, cool. You guys are commenting and stuff. I'll try to keep up to those. Won't be up too long here because I'm on my 3G or my data here, whatever. But anyways, used up pretty much all these. I kind of found that the big wide slabs that we just did are kind of not good if you cut them in half. I kind of thought it might have been. So those ones that I had, like these big ones here, I cut them in half, but I don't know, they just didn't seem to work out as nice as just if you cut the top off and use it. So anything further, I might just snip the top off and then just use it. But anyways, just to give you a little update here, because I'll tell you what, just already I'm just sweating and I haven't done nothing. Holy crap. Anyway, it's all fun. It's all good. Tomorrow it'll probably snow. This is Canada. You don't know. And I don't know. I don't do well in the hot heat stuff because I guess my blood's, really thick versus some of you guys that probably live down south are used to this stuff. But anyways, what I got up there, so you can see we're up to almost to the top there. And then it'd be nice getting to the peak, although it's really high and it's going to suck. But it's going to get smaller really fast. Then it'll be done. So we're a good chunk of that done. I don't think it looks too bad. I think it looks pretty good. Holy crap, you don't need to send me money, but thank you, my goodness. Thank you so much. I just kind of seen that. Thank you for sending that. And this side, I don't know. A lot of these I didn't cut like the tops off each one, so they kind of didn't fit together quite as nice. But anyways, we won't look at that. We won't look at that. Thanks for sending money. Man, I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm just probably going to be the only video this week because it's so friggin' hot out here. And we haven't gone in the garage yet. But now, first of all, yes, like I said, we had some invaders already. Dylan killed a bunch of invaders in the container here. So I kind of think the invaders moved over to here, little turds. Now let's see if it does it now. If you watch right up at the corner there, I'm going to try to hold it still while I open it. It might not do it because I have baited. Let's get it to open here. Ready? I see that puff of stuff come out of there. Oh, you little turds. So I discovered, I was in here last night and I discovered, look at all the sawdusts down there. That's a bait thing. That they were up here working. And let's close this down again. And this is so awesome. I gotta say I love this. That is just freaking awesome. It's gonna get dark in here, but when this closes, I'm gonna switch over. I might have to put you down for a second. I'm gonna switch over and turn the big light on. And we'll see if there's any activity, they were very busy here last night. And hang on a sec, maybe I can do this. Just love that door though. I'm glad I got the opener. It was very expensive for everything, but okay, that light should come on. All right, now we got light. Sweet. So I got bait stations. There's one here. That's one there, and this is what I got. Well, this is what they look like here. They got liquid bait in them. So, and then I got a thing of liquid as well. But this time I found, I put it down, it just kind of melted. That's what all these little wet spots are. I just put little blobs down, but I guess it's so hot. Like, it's freaking hot in here too. Oh, it's almost hard to breathe, it's so hot. So I got these there. I put a couple way up top. I was, when I went up here to, on the ladder, I had the truck out. I went up here to look, and I'm like, you little turds. I don't think I can get up there as of right now, but they were walking from on top of the beam. So up here where the beam, it's the big beam we cut, remember we put up. They were walking from the back corner there out and then dropping the wood snow stuff. So they're dropping it down here. I'm like, you little turds. As soon as they seen me come up there though, they scurried. There's only 2 of them at that point, but. So I got bait stations up there. I think there's 3 of them. I've got, I put some here because I seen a few ants this way too. Where did I put another bait station back here. I don't know if you can see, just in case. I don't think I put anything else along here because I didn't really see anything here, but anyways, little turds, eh? So I kind of think they migrated from next door there into here, and they were doing their stuff. But that stuff should get them. Let's go have a quick read of that. Holy smokes, you're sending me more cash? I love you guys. You guys are so awesome. Okay, so these come, I think there's 6 of them. Yeah, so you get 2 of these things in there. So, controlling ants. At first, ants will... Okay, I gotta open that door. Holy crap, that's hot. You know what I can do, though? I can do this. I can boop, boop, pull the train horn and open the door a little bit. Oh, man, it's hot in here. I'm sweating just doing nothing. Anyway, so let's go back to this. I don't know, I'll have to read it to you guys because my phone won't focus too well on that. At first, ants will come into the bait in large numbers, which I haven't actually seen any today other than those 2 that were up there, but it was active last night. Like I killed, well, there's something crawling there. I killed a bunch of them somewhere. Oh, there's some crawling down there or something maybe. Anyways, they'll come in large numbers, but then gradually disappear. Taro ant killer liquid bait allows the worker ants live long enough to carry the bait back to the colony. Yay! The entire colony is usually killed within 2 weeks. Keep attaining control is to monitor the placement, ensure there's always a fresh supply of taro ant killer baits at each placement. So this is like the same gooey goodness that's in these, I guess. But so these things, you break them off. They come like in 3. They were kind of hard to break, but you break them, and then they just say twist this top off. Yeah, that don't work either. I had to cut a little bit and then twist it off, and then you get the thing. They can crawl in there and get the stuff out. Sorry, it's not focusing. I know it's not focusing too well, but they'll eat that up, take it back, and kill them all. Y'all will die. Stupid things, but anyways. Whew. That is warm in there. Oh man, what a project this has been though, eh? This garage, my goodness. But it's really, really, really nice to have the truck in here. Even though oh, hi, sweetheart. You came for the live video? Hi, babes. Oh, it's so hot out here. I know, it's so hot. You say hi? Say hi. Woof. She says, you got no treats, man. Where's Mom? Go get Mom. Good girl. I forget what I was talking about now. Anyways, oh, you want an update? You want another update? Sorry, I'm not showing my face. I just feel it's better to see what I'm looking at. So what I'm showing you is what you're looking at. But here it is, ugly still. Anyways, Update on the car. Corolla. What are you doing, babes? Oh, you're a good girl. Hey, hey, hey. I know it's so hot you don't want to do anything. Paisley. Growls. No, there's no way. Update on the car. I remember the video that we tore it all apart and fixed it and blah, blah, blah. It was good and everything. It went for like 100 kilometers. No problems. What's going on? Go see. She says, well, I kind of want to stay with Dad, but I kind of want to, you should go back inside, sweetheart. It's really hot out here. I'm sweating. Anyway, sorry. I'm pointing at the truck, but I'm thinking of the car. So we replaced, actually we could look at this crap over here. We still got it. We replaced the knuckle. This knuckle here, because it was really bad, remember? Like, oh, geez, I can't even turn it now. That's how seized up it was. Oh, okay, well, you can get that idea. Replace this whole thing. I stupidly got, like, just a bearing, and I got another hub just to fix this one, but then I knew, and as soon as I got this thing open, you got to take this snap ring out of here, and just look how freaking nasty that is. That would have totally sucked. So I thought, no, you can buy the whole knuckle replacement. So that's what I did. And that thing's actually scrapped now. That's what I did. We put it on. We had to change the tie rod end and the ball joint, remember, because of factors of getting those off, because they were so crusty, rusty like this too. And like I say, it went good for like 100 kilometers, and then it started making that bearing noise again, that grindy kind of noise. I'm like, what the frickin' crap? I couldn't understand why, so I took it apart. Off camera, didn't film that, sorry. Took it apart, everything looked fine. Pulled that hub and that whole knuckle assembly off just so I could spin it. It felt nice and smooth, good. Put it all back together. So I had brakes off, everything. Put it all back together, still making that as you're driving. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe the hub we got had a bad bearing. It felt smooth and nice though. So I'm like, okay, we'll get another hub and switch it, the whole thing. And these things aren't cheap. They're like $300 and something. So we got a whole one. Of course, I didn't film that again because I'm fuming by now. And if you remember when we put the drive shaft on, I kind of screwed that thing up coming off with the nut because I didn't open up that nut enough. I don't think I have one here. You smash the, oh, let's go look at this one out here. You smash the nut down, that's like your locker kind of thing. I figured I had it on pretty good. I kind of wonder if I put it on a bit too tight. And I don't know. I still don't know. But anyways. So that's the nut thingy here. Whatever the little key guy is, you're supposed to hammer that in so it kind of locks it when you torque it, right? See this one any better? Yeah, I can see this one a little better. This is the other side. So you can see they smashed that guy in there, right? Anyhow. So I got a new knuckle assembly again. And I thought, okay, maybe it's that drive shaft. Maybe it's not torqued correctly because the threads were a little bit screwed up from taking that guy off like that because I didn't open that nut up enough. Messed up the drive shaft. So I thought, okay, the drive shafts were like $50 some. I'm like, they're cheap. I'll get a new one. Put it in. That kind of sucked. I've done these before. And they kind of suck because you got to get kind of in here, buried in the car, tap on it, and there's a little snap guy ring here that has to compress and then come out. It wasn't terrible bad, but it sort of sucked. But I'll tell you what, trying to get that nut off again was like all my electric could do. It was just really hammered. It finally did it, but that's all this guy could do to get that thing off. I'm like, holy frig. It finally come off. Got it changed. Put on a new knuckle, brand new. The same Moog or Moogie or whatever you want to call it, Moog. which I maybe should have got another one, but anyways, another story. I'm going to talk about this in a minute. Put a brand new drive shaft, sucked putting it on, whole new knuckle, the same brakes, because they're brand new, and all the joints, or we used them again. Put it all back together, took it for a drive, making the same noise. I'm like, what the frig? So I kind of think it's not that corner. I think, actually, like we said in the video when we fixed it, I bet you in a week we'll be doing the other side. I kind of think it's the other side too. Believe it or not, I think it's kind of done the bearing on that side too. But anyways, not going to worry about it because you are going to laugh at this. You guys know how much I hate EVs, electric vehicles. We went and bought one. Not a full EV. We got another Toyota Corolla hybrid. So it's got a big electric motor in it. It's got a big battery on the back seat or something like that. And it's still got a gas motor, which is actually the same size of motor as that. But it can run on like an EV mode for a short amount of time. It's ordered. Should have been here. They told us destination was between last Saturday and like today. So I don't know if she's got a call yet. But anyways, we are getting a new car, brand new car, 2025. So I'll show you that when it comes. That's pretty big news. You know, this car was a 2013. We got it, I think, in 15. It was like off a lease or something like that. And it was pretty good. It had like 42,000 on it when we got it. So somebody did drive it a fair bit. But yes, so getting a new car because things are starting to go. When you're starting to do bearings, brakes, that's understandable. And you're starting doing bearings, and joints weren't terrible bad on that yet, but I did them because they kind of screwed up because I couldn't get the cotter pins out without, that mars up the threads, and then it's pretty much screwed. Yeah. So brand new car. So that's awesome. And the stupid thing is, you guys are going to laugh at this too. I used one of those from the dealership. I'm going to give you prices here so you kind of get an idea. A used one was $7,000 cheaper than a brand new one. Why wouldn't you buy a brand new one? I mean, it's so stupid. They wanted like $23,000 for one that was 3 or 4 years old as well, with like 135,000 kilometers on it, versus a brand new one for like $7,000 more. I think we paid 35,000 or something like that for the brand new cars. Like, why wouldn't you just get a new one? Why do their used ones hold so much value? I couldn't believe it. But and this one is like, we've been rough on it. I don't really drive it much. Dylan drives it a bit, and then my wife drives it, but it's showing its age. This thing was actually juicer, bud. This thing was actually in a. This really kind of ticked me off when we bought this one. We bought it from a dealer in town here, fairly reputable dealer, and it was good looking. It looked fine. He had it up on the hoist, and I was looking at it. It looks great. And then we're just done signing the paper, and he looks at, apparently this was in a minor collision. I'm like, what? You could have maybe told me that before I signed everything, bud. So I don't know what, but I know that they've repainted probably this front. I already repainted the hood, but it's already starting to look like crap because I didn't have enough clear coat. I should have finished it, but anyways. So they repainted a bunch of stuff here. And I can tell that because, where was it I was looking? Sorry if I'm boring you guys about car stuff here, but this is fairly important. Here, you can see the original paint right there. And then what they painted on the top, it started to flake off. So I don't know what paint they used. And here as well, you can see the original paint underneath. And then this stuff's like started to crack and like falling off. So they didn't prep the surface at all because this definitely has no sand marks in it on the original stuff. So I'm like, okay, this thing's a 2013. What's that? 23. It's like 12 years old, which isn't bad. But it's like, now it's time to time to find something else. So I like working on stuff, but I don't seem to have the time anymore. I don't know. But anyways, so getting a new car. Should be awesome. We test drove it. Well, my wife test drove it. I was in the passenger seat. I'm like, that's fine. I'm not going to be driving. It's not mine. If you want to go ahead. If not, we'll find something else. She's like, oh, it's not too bad. Okay. The EV will be different to get used to. But anyways. Yeah. So I don't know what's making the noise again. It's probably the other bearing, but it just radiates through the whole thing. So I just give up kind of thing. So I was going to comment on this stuff too. We've got some armored 12-2 cable to run in here for some lighting. I'm going to probably do, well, I've got some 4-footers downstairs. I'm going to see if they're going to be bright enough. I'll probably run a set right on the edge of, right down, you know, and then with the door up, it's going to be in the way, but probably run, you know, another set along that side too. I don't know if I'll need the third set. I'm not really sure yet. We'll have to see how bright that is, but so then we'll have to run a through the building here from the other building. I'm just gonna run probably some kind of conduit through it. Holy crap, it's hot in here. Oh my God, how hot is it? Let's have a look. Let's see if we can see the thermometer isn't even registering. I gotta get in the right. So it's 40 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like 100 and, what's that, 104 or 5 Fahrenheit and 40 Celsius. Holy crap. I just get in here. It's like, whoa. So I got this stuff here. This actually was an old geocache tube that I had set up, I think, or maybe I can't remember now. But I'm gonna see if I can drill through somewhere here, or maybe, well, I'm gonna have to do some measuring. We're gonna have to get down and serious about this and figure out where to go through. If I go through here, it might be right, because the garage door opener is kind of right there. So we're gonna have to do some measuring. So if I think these walls are fairly close together. Oh, there's a nice breeze actually coming through there. I think they're fairly close together, so we'll measure over, measure up, and see where we want to punch it through. Oh, wait, sorry, making you dizzy. I'm sorry, I do love you. I had to make a custom drill bit though. I don't have a battery in this guy. But that's just basically a piece of steel rod welded onto a drill bit, so I can do like a little test hole through somewhere, wherever we're gonna go up there. And be nice to kind of come out like right on the edge of that beam, and then I can attach that thing with some of that all around right onto that stud there. Be really good to come right out there too, but I don't really want to interfere with that door opener. But we're gonna need a plug for the door opener. Wind this back up and plug it in up there probably. And then we'll have to run a wire up and through the rafters, down through the plates, I guess, down to a light switch there. I wonder if I should do a 3-way there. It's a little bit more of a pain in the rear end, but thinking light switch. I don't think I need a gotta finish this door too. I don't think I need a 3-way switch here. I'm thinking if you're coming in here, flip the switch on, boing, all the lights come on. Awesome. If I don't want to go out there, the door will be already open probably. I can just flip the switch and go out the door and then close it. I think we just need a regular switch. Sweet. I might go get more lights though. I don't really know yet. I'm not sure if I want to do like overlit, like surgery kind of room lighting in here. Be awesome, but I really should probably, oh, how are we going to do that? These lights, I can either hang them or mount them. Because I want to do like blown in insulation up top there. So that means I'm going to have to put like a layer of plastic and then some more of this crap. That'll be fun lifting that up there. Might need a backhoe for that. Lift it up, screw it on. And then that's got a vapor barrier, and then it's got stuff for the blown in insulation to go on. Either that or maybe I'll get it spray foam too. I don't know. It's kind of nice to have the vents, but there's ants up there. I can see them walking up and down up there. Look at that. There's one there going that way. Really? Really? You gonna do that to me? Might have to put more bait stations around. I gotta try those, what I got out there anyways. But yeah, I got these guys here. They're supposed to staple up in the rafters there, and that lets air come up through the channels here, right? It's supposed to go in, I think, that way. So then you have air channels through your soffit vents that come up and then vents out the roof thingy up there. This guy up there vents out there. But the rafters are so tall there, I'm gonna have to get some kind of board to go up to meet where those things mount on the roof there. So that's a bit of work there. I don't know whether we'll get to that right away, but it would be nice to get some power and lights in here first. But even if I run power like above and just drop down receptacles for the lights to plug into, because I think they're a linkable light. So you can either plug in one, run the light, and then plug the next light into that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. You can do that too, right? So I don't know. I don't know what we'll end up doing, but got to run power first though. And I kind of figure running it through that ABS would be all right, because it's armored stuff. It should be all right. So, but anyways, I guess we'll put this back down. Oh man, that door's heavy. And we'll give this a toot toot and plug this guy back in. Be nice to have everything plugged into where it should be, you know. Here we go. And everything came back on. And there we go. That's just it locking back in, that snap. So yeah, we got to keep an eye on these little turds. Interesting that I've seen some more up over here though. They'll be after this nice softwood now that it's kind of drying out a bit, right? Oh yeah, I see another one going up there too. Oh, that's not good. Oh, forgot to mention that too. I got new tires. Had to get new tires for the, hang on, work with me. Had to get new tires for the travel trailer because they were starting to show a lot of cracks and stuff. I wasn't really particularly liking that. Now they're running along the edge, which is interesting up there. I wonder why. I might have to put you down just for a second here. Just give me a sec, we'll get one of these out here. Cut the top off and we'll maybe shimmy up there and put this guy up. And I gotta go inside after because this is really freaking stupid hot out here. Oh my God. Okay. We, hopefully the orientation stayed all right on the camera there. Now, will I be able to reach that? Ooh. I gotta get up there somehow and not spill this stuff. Okay, how about we leave the big cup in my pocket there and just move these over a little bit here. Yeah, so Princess Auto had these on sale, 125 bucks a piece with the rim. Couldn't pass that up. So, yeah, we went down, got some of them. I just gotta put them on now. Bear with me, we're climbing up the ladder. Throw up another bait station up here. Kill you mothers. I seen them, they just went down and down there. Interesting. But they'll be chewing up tunnels and all the wood, right? So we'll put this guy right down there. There we go. Oh, it is hot up here too. Holy mother. So maybe for now I'll just Pull that guy back down. There's an ant just down there too. Holy crap. That might take a wee bit to get them under control, but they'll take that back to their mothership and should be able to wipe them out. Little turds, eh? Ooh, jumping. Anyways, had to go down to Brampton to the, what was it, the Rona to get these. And got a frickin' speeding ticket. Stupid municipal speed cameras got me doing a 51 and a 40, I think it was. $135 fine. Anyways, what are you doing? Look, Alora's in my live stream. Holy smokes, she does exist. Everybody always says, where's your daughter? We never see her in any of your videos. Well, she's usually never here. Right, Lulu? It is so hot out here. Hi, babes. Good girl. You're way too hot. Way too hot. It's nice and cold inside. What did you say? What? Cookies. Are you cooking cookies outside?
It's 62 degrees in the car.
Oh, you're in the car. Let's go look. We were just looking at the car. Falling apart car. 62 degrees. Holy smokes. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Right on the dash. That's actually kind of cool. Maybe we should have kept the car and just used it as an oven. Well, holy smokes. Who wants a cookie? Oh, well, they are melting pretty good.
I'm gonna put them in like an hour and a half ago.
Oh, man, that's hot. I didn't even notice that. We were looking at the tires and looking at the car. Even here, look at the paint here. You can really see it. So they must have painted the... I don't know where it crashed, but whoever painted it shouldn't have touched a paint gun, I guess. Me included. I'm pretty good at painting, but this automotive stuff, I don't know what's different. But how long you gotta leave them? Oh, that would rise bread really good, wouldn't it?
Probably.
Holy smokes. Nice. Got anything to say to everybody watching on the live stream here? Keep your stick on the ice. Red Green says that. Keep your stick on the ice. Right? You're just sniffing all this fresh air. I gotta go soon, guys. I'm sorry. It's so freaking... I'm just sitting here sweating. Oh, this is stupid out here, but I'd like to fix this cover a bit, but I don't know if it's gonna stay on anyways. Seems like the wind has now picked up some. I usually put the bungees on it, but anyways. Let's go down here and see what else we got going on just before we go. Thanks so much for hanging out. Awesome. Awesome to see all you guys come out. Sorry I haven't been keeping up to the comments. Oh, I can see, like, I can scroll back. Just put a hole to connect the shed to the garage. Yeah, I don't really want to connect the two because technically this thing is sitting here just on the dirt. There's nothing under it except some of this real coarse gravel and 2x12 beams going that way, or whatever they call them. That's store-bought lumber, but I don't really want to connect them because then if this has to go, it can. If I connect it, well, then I got a big hole I got to do something with in the wall, right? So I kind of don't really want to do that. Let's go through some of your comments here. Now, can I switch? Oh, technology is awesome. Now, I'm looking down at the bottom of my screen. It shows me all the comments. Need a memorial for the Corolla next. You know what? I didn't mention about that. When we were up at the dealership, she's out looking at it. I'm like, if they offers like $500, I'm just going to keep it and we're going to do a shred video on the thing. So, I mean, like, looking at it, it's like, how much would they give us for that? I told you how much the newy used ones go for, the newy used. They offered us $2,000 on that car. I probably should have still kept it just to do... I'd like to actually take that engine apart to see why it was burning oil. It's also burning oil. I just mentioned that. Would have been kind of neat to see why. Stupid car. But no, actually, it's been a good car. I shouldn't say stupid car. It has been a good car. $2,000 they offer me. I'm like, okay, you guys can take it and get rid of it then, or whatever. They'd probably sell it in an auction, or I don't know what they'll do with it. But anyways, let's see. Let's have a look. Yeah, piss poor prep on the paint. I agree. I think the bumper was probably not the same one. It probably got all mangled up whenever it was in its crash way back. And they put on another one, and then you can just see like the black plastic underneath that hasn't been prepped at all with nothing. Like there's a little bit more to it than just painting it. When are the ATVs come back, Bill? Ooh, we got to do actually some maintenance work on the ATV, on my ATV, soon-ish, hopefully. I was wanting to kind of do it this week if I had time, but it's so freaking hot out here. I don't know if I'll get to it. Oh my God, it's hot in here. Oh my God. Oh, I need air conditioning. I've got parts here. Let me flip you around again. For my ATV to work on it, to do some work on it. Now this is stuff we already did. This is an exhaust donut. Where we were riding at our friend's farm, they're like, that thing's pretty loud with that other old exhaust I had on it, which was this one here. That exhaust, it sounded really good, but when you hammered on it, yeah, it was pretty loud. So we got some of those springs because they were all kind of screwy. They've kind of escaped on me here. There's a few more, a couple of spares. There's another exhaust donut, so that fits like in here kind of thing, and then the springs hold it on. And that's some kind of like weird softy kind of, takes a lot of heat stuff. It's probably asbestos. And I got no rear brakes on the pedal on that thing. So this is a new brake actuator. I think these things kind of drive and go kind of shitty. So we're going to change that. And then what the heck was this? Fuel system. I didn't even open this. Holy smokes, we've been going for 35 minutes. Let me just open this up. I did have an issue that my friend and I fixed off camera. We did it in the wintertime down at my other shop there. And for years, it's not had a functioning fuel gauge on it. Oh, it's a filter. Right, fuel filter. We gotta switch that too. It didn't have a functioning fuel gauge on it, so we took the whole dang thing apart. You got to take all the plastics off the front of it. It was a real pain in the rear end. And got to get out of here. That is wicked in there. We found out that it had a saturated float on the little fuel needle thingy that goes up and down in the tank. Getting that in and out really sucked. It is like, it's like Tetris. You have to match things up perfectly or it won't come out. Like I'm talking about the fuel sending unit thing in the tank. Holy crap. But we finally did it, and we got it back together, and it's been good ever since. So I guess it got saturated and just sunk to the bottom, so it's always showing it was empty, right? So well, that kind of sucks. So we needed to fix that. But anyways, when are the ATS convoys coming back, Bill? Ooh, that's probably going to be more like a winter time kind of thing. Because this time of year I'm out mowing like 900 hours a day kind of thing, right? So I don't really have a lot of time for really gaming stuff. As you see, I don't put up, well, I shouldn't say I don't do any gaming. I haven't done any Rust stuff for a while because that's fairly time consuming. Been doing a little bit of construction sim because their jobs are fairly short, so they're not too bad. And Rust, I just haven't really made any content for it at all, so I do apologize for that. And this time of year, it's kind of hard for me to get down and and do that kind of stuff. So, but we have to put up a bit of a notification for everybody that wants to come and play on the truck sim stuff. So we have to kind of get geared up for that. Let's see, more comments. This is so cool. You couldn't be able to do this when we did live streams way back. That's why I don't really use live streams, but this is actually pretty good now. I had to spray my yard around buildings with 7 to get rid of ants. We had a lot of rain this spring, so ants have been moving inside. Ooh, interesting. Well, they were in this container here. Dylan went in and he's seen a whole crap ton of them on the floor there. And I kind of think that they probably started to chew into the wood floor on that thing. I wouldn't doubt it at all. So Probably gonna end up wrecking that floor and that thing. They don't apparently like chew it. They don't eat the wood. They just dig tunnels through it. So I don't know what to see. Keep an eye on that. Let's see here. More comments. I missed them all. I've been talking and yakking and baiting ants too much. Hot here in the CT, which I believe CT is Connecticut. Is that right? As well as hotter tomorrow. Yeah. Well, yesterday, Sunday, was just, we didn't even go outside. It was so stupid. And today was like, I tried to do mowing this morning. I'm just mowing on the mower and I'm like dripping. I'm like, I'm not even doing anything. This is stupid. So I mowed like one big section back there. I'm like, that's pretty good. We'll just keep it at that. 95 here, never get used to it. Yeah, we're really not used to this hot weather. Neither is like really the trees aren't really used to that here, and even the grass isn't really used to that here. It's pretty freaking hot. Hello from Illinois. It's 96 here today. Heat index. Oh, that's interesting. You guys call it a heat index. Up here we call it a humidex. So they factor in the humidity of the day with the temperature that it's going to be, and then it it could be like we'll say we'll use your Fahrenheit. So it's like 90 degrees, but it's with the humidex, so it's going to be 110 because it's like 85% humidity or something. It was really high humidity today. I don't know how it wasn't raining. It's actually been nice and sunny, clear, like all friggin' day, but like hot like you wouldn't believe. So anyways, yeah, this is crazy. It just needs to come a little bit till you get used to it and then go away again, not just like boom, the oven's on. Oh, hello, BILLSTMAXX TV cold start with the stills. Oh, you like the cold starts? I do have a couple of videos of cold starts, but cold starts you got to kind of do in the middle of winter. Ooh, speaking of that, I was looking at just quickly the other day. Remember we had a hard time starting the 026 saw here? Let me flip you. Oh my God, it's hot in here. What am I doing in here? This guy here, we had a hard time starting him. I think it's the, because those silly things, they for the choke, they use the air filter. Oh, I can't go in there. It's just way too hot. Should have a window. Anyways. So yeah, I think the, just the air filter isn't getting closed enough, and it's kind of getting a bit of fuel, enough to just to make it go brrr, but really not to give it that initial good go. So of course you pull it a few more times and it ends up flooding it. So first you're not getting enough fuel, then you're getting too much. So I've ordered a new, that was a Hippotech, I think it was from Amazon. So it's probably not even really the right one, the right shape or anything. So I ordered an official one from the John Deere Steel dealership guys up there, and I should be able to pick it up. I got to go up and pick up the clubs, the Hunter and Angler's clubs tractor that's been up there. That's just a whole nother story. I'm not getting into that one today. Pick up their tractor, and I'll pick up that filter for that too. So let me just go back. Oh, that was the top of the comments. Okay, let's go back to the bottoms. Now we're going down this way. 97 in Bridgeview, Illinois. 92 in middle of Arizona. So we're at the same temperature everywhere. It's just holy crap. Oh. Anyways, average 90 degrees here in Oklahoma. Man, it's just hot everywhere, isn't it? Actually, the weather network we have up here now on your phone, you can do it on your phone. It's got a pretty cool thing where it shows all the heat. What do you call it? I'm gonna call them heat waves, but it's like a big map. And you can see like where everything's swirling around, and like the real red is the real hot, right? And then when it's getting cooler, it kind of turns more like a greeny color. So well, that's kind of cool. You can kind of see where the heat is and crap. They also have a cool one on there too, because there's a crap ton of fires out west now. And it actually shows that on there too. You can see like the heat swirling from that and stuff, and then the smoke, where the smoke's gonna be and stuff. And we've actually had smoke here, almost unbreathable kind of stuff, about 2 weeks ago when the winds were prevailing from west down to here. It was blowing smoke from like Alberta, like way out there. Like that's not around the corner. That's like a 4-day drive from here. And it was blowing smoke all the way down here. So I'm sure you guys are getting it down in the States too. So, but I'm just kind of feeling the air. I don't know if you've noticed me doing that, kind of feeling the air, because this is the kind of time of day, just after 5 p.m. here, where when it's really hot like this, it can spark up tornadoes and bad weather real fast. We are kind of in a weird spot for that here. So far it looks pretty good, but You can just feel the air kind of, I don't know, it changes or something weird. But anyways, oh, better not forget my cup. Oh, I'll be wondering, where's my cup? So, gonna go back on the car here just for a second. Just another thing on the car. Remember when we did all that work to it and we took it out and I had the engine light come on? Do you remember that? And it was something about the ECM, blah, 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 and ended up being like it's the battery connection. We looked at the battery and there was a bit of a bulge on the side. And I'm like, well, maybe we'll just get a new battery. This is before we were thinking about getting a new car. So, you know, that's the way things work. We got a new battery for it, put it in. Dylan and I did. Of course, I didn't film that again. Sorry. Put the battery in and good. Battery's fine. And I was going to keep the old battery. They wanted to give me like 20 bucks or something to core exchange it back. And I'm like, oh, I don't think it's really that bad. It was still holding a pretty good charge. Still starting the car fine, but I was going to keep it. I know we worked on it. Hang on, let me flip you again. We were working on it here. Put it all in. I know for 100% that I put the battery right down here. We cannot find it anywhere. I have no clue. Maybe the ants carried it away. It's not over here. I didn't move it over here. Is it in the garbage can? I didn't put it in. No, it's not in the garbage can. It's not sitting on this wood. It's, oh, what the heck happened to the battery? I cannot find that battery anywhere because honestly, it's a brand new battery in the car. I was going to put the old one in when we traded it in. I can keep the brand new battery, you know, but I might have to leave that one in because I cannot find it. You guys are going to help me look, okay? You're going to help me look. So we worked on it there. I'm 100% sure I left it over there. It's not under the counter here. And it's not a small battery. Like it's not a huge battery. It's not under there. It's not on the counter. This is all the oil filters I still got for the car too. So I don't know if maybe I'll just sell them on Marketplace. It's not sitting back here. It's not under the tarp. That's the, originally I got the bearing and the hub and something else. I was just going to change this over and I looked at this. I'm like, yeah, we're not doing that. That's going to be a nightmare. It's not sitting over here. It's not over here. It's not over here. It's not here. That's sitting on there. That's not good. Should probably move that wood off of there. It's not up here. Where the frick did I put this battery? Is it back here by these tires? No, I don't think so. It's not sitting back here. I didn't have it over here. That's the thing, right? Oh, it's driving me nuts. Is it in the shed? I've looked. And I got so much crap in there. I know, I do. I'm a hoarding crap kind of guy sometimes. And I have a battery in here. Oh, you're going to make me go in here again, aren't you? I got a battery here, but that's for the tractor, and that's not the car one. So let's just slowly comb over all this junk here. A lot of this crap I could get out of here. I'm almost 100% sure I didn't bring it in here, though. That's the thing. So I need to get just rid of some junk. That's what I need to do. I put a couple of bait traps in here, too. There's one down there. There's one on the other side of the door. I'm 100% sure I didn't bring it in here. Isn't that horrible? Man. Anyways, I won't bore you with that because I've looked and looked and looked and I don't know. I think Dylan maybe moved it somewhere, but we both looked and we both can't see it. So there's the 041 that I have to find a better muffler for. It wouldn't be down here. There's a sweet fan down there. Should be using that. There's some tree wedges in this bag. It's not in there, that's for sure. It's not on this counter. It's not behind this wood. Is it in the house? No, I didn't take it in the house. I looked there too, which is really weird. I wouldn't take a battery in the house because I charged stuff out here, right? I didn't throw it down here. No. Boy, that is weird. It'll show up after we trade the car in. Oh. Like to me myself, I couldn't see it going much past this area. But yes, I do have. I got some brakes back here that are for the rear of the car. I don't even think I'm going to bother with them. Maybe I'll just throw them in the trunk. They can have them. I don't really want them. I don't think they'll fit the new car because the new car is disc brakes on the rear. I don't know. I can't find it. I don't know. I should probably take this guy off too. Anyways, should probably go home. Thanks again for watching so long today. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I don't really do live streams too often, but it's kind of fun. Did I turn that light off? Yeah. It's kind of fun. It's nice to see your comments, and you're kind of right there too, right? I didn't touch it, Stinky29. Yeah, you did. You moved it somewhere. Where the frig could it have gone? We didn't put it in the car, did we? In the back of the car? No. No, I don't think so. I'm 100% sure I picked it up and set it down there. Like right here. I think the ants carried it away. What car are you getting? We're getting another Corolla hybrid model, like sort of like that, but it's the hybrid model. You pretty much, that's all you can really get now is the stupid electric crap, but we'll try her and see how we like it. But anyways. Oh man. Anyways, I got to figure out how to stop the live stream now. I'm not sure how to do that. Let the battery die maybe in the phone. That'll do it. Anyways, thanks again for watching today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. It's really, really friggin' hot out here. I got to go sit in some AC. I'm like sweating doing nothing. I can't believe it. It's like really crappy. Oh, I just love that. But yeah, they're dropping crap down there. There's a bait trap right in that corner up there. So hopefully they find that, and this stuff's yummy. I want to eat this stuff. I don't particularly like the way I did these here. I don't really like, oh, interesting. I might have to nail down through here. I didn't know these were loose. That's not so good. I guess the wood's shrinking a bit. Geez, I hope I don't have to go over and re-nail everything. That would suck. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I'll let you know when we get this new car thing coming. We'll probably do a big video on it or something. Check it all out, tear it all apart, tear the seats out of it. You know, yeah, we'll see. See how she works. But anyways, thanks again. Catch us all later. How the heck do you turn these off now? I don't know that part. There's a big X on the top of the thing here. Maybe we'll try that. Anyways, take care, guys. Thanks again. Stay cool.